What's up, y'all? It's y'all's boy from down south, and y'all know what time it is. Alright, everybody, welcome back. We got ourselves a cleaning tutorial today. At this point, guys, my daughter really asked that you guys go down there and give me a like. Don't forget to comment if you guys got something to say, and subscribe if you haven't already. I'd really appreciate it, guys. Alright, let's go over the tools we're going to need. A tub, an old rag, some clean, pure water, a syringe to refill the nest mates. Now I'm first going to start by plugging up the hole leading to the outworld. I should have let the ants out of the outworld first before I decided to close the lid. And we'll get back to that in a minute. Alright, guys, as you can see here, for this species, you really don't need the Fluon or maybe some baby powder just because it's easy to apply. But to be honest with you, as long as you're paying attention, you really shouldn't have a big problem with them. Now it's really important that at this point that the glass is off, you do not disturb the nest that much. If you do, it will set them off in a panic and it will just make things so much more difficult. Right here you'll see that I'm just wiping down the glass with the purified water. I do have an RO system and I don't know if it matters or not, but why chance it, right? Now everything was going according to plan up until now. You see, as I was trying to get a close-up shot of them, my daughter came around and blew into the nest, thinking she could blow one of the ones trying to escape off of the ledge. She was just trying to be helpful, so you know, it's all good. Now normally I swirl them around in the tub and pour them into the cup and then pour them into the outworld. However, because of the population is just bigger than I guess even I expected, I just had a hard time containing them. Now the tub wasn't the problem, it was the cup that was the problem. It was just too small for this colony. That I should have just kept them in the tub. Now what ended up happening is I put them all back in the tub and I opened up the outworld to the mini hearth, and I didn't realize how many ants were inside of the outworld. So as you can imagine, I had ants all over my counter again. For this next step, all we're gonna need is some cotton balls, clean water, and that's pretty much gonna be it in the tub so we can contain the ants. We'll go ahead and start here by plugging up the hole to the outworld. Then using one of the cotton balls, just dunk half of it in the water. Now when placing the cotton ball inside the outworld, be sure to try to grasp as much as that trash on the first go without making a big swipe. This way you don't have such a big smear and you don't have to do too much touch up in the end. Now you're gonna want to scoot all the trash over to one end just to make it a little easier. These enclosures are pretty small, so it's not too much. You can use a paintbrush if you want to, but I'm just gonna use my finger right here. Now don't do this. This didn't work out so good, guys. So yeah, just don't do that. Now go ahead and get this cotton ball, soak it up with water, and go to town on the outworld. Now is the time to get out the hard stuff. Now as you can imagine, it's gonna be pretty wet in there after putting that cotton ball, so just get a dry cotton ball and go ahead and let it soak it all up. Now at this point, go ahead and just scoop out everything that you can. As you can see, because I plugged the outworld, it is only minimal ants, so it wasn't a big deal at all. As y'all can see here, the tub also doubles as a trash bin. And because I plugged up the outworld, there was very little ants this time. This time I was paying a little more attention. In fact, there were so little ants out there, I just got them with my hand and just threw them in there. At this point, I better tell y'all that y'all should wear gloves, and if you're gonna use those rubber gloves, use 2 of them or something, because they do have a big bite. If y'all saw my first video, then y'all understand that I'm immune to these guys. These guys can't hurt me. Here they are one more time after the cleaning. Now, let's go ahead and let them settle down, guys. They're still panicking and all that stuff, so we'll come back to them in 24 hours. We're back after 24 hours, and here she is. Now, for those of y'all who missed the first video, this is an extra large mini hearth from Tar Heel Ants. It does have the museum glass, which I am very glad I paid extra for. I do keep them covered 24/7. But as you can see here, they don't really get startled with the light. Now, I wanted to get a good clip of the seeds right here so y'all can just see for yourselves. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I don't know what any of those seeds are. You see, guys, I'm gonna keep it real here. I've went through 3 bags of seeds with these guys so far. Not any one of them did I ever finish. I traded them out halfway through. And every bag of seed was bought at my local grocery store. At first, I tried to mimic what I would see them gathering up outside. But as soon as I tried some bird seeds, they took all those old grass seeds up to the top of the outworld, and they just never liked them again. Now, you see how these seeds are small? They will eat the big bird seeds, the big flower seeds, and I think they're almonds. In fact, on the flower seeds, they will just sit there and they will just break off piece by piece until they finally reach the seed inside. Alright, everybody, it's almost about that time. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Y'all do me a favor and leave a like, comment if you guys got something to say, subscribe if you haven't. I really appreciate it, guys. Thank you so much. It's y'all's boy from down south, keeping it real. Peace out.